Hi guys, it's Taylor's Tales and I am at Waterstones Romford at the Liberty. And I'm going to read you Coming to England by Floella Benjamin and Diane Ewen. My name is Floella. I live on a beautiful island of Trinidad, and Mommy and Daddy and my brothers and sisters One day at breakfast, Daddy saw an advert in the newspaper. "We have been invited to England," he said. Daddy had always wanted to be a jazz musician in England, so he packed his saxophone and his suitcase and set off. We didn't want Daddy to leave Trinidad, but the house still felt happy with my two sisters, three brothers, Mommy and me. Every day at school, before lessons started, all the children sang "God Save the Queen." We learned that Trinidad was part of the British Empire. We learned about England far away on the other side of the world. We imagined Daddy there playing his saxophone, wearing a coat, keeping him warm. I dreamt of meeting the Queen. Every day, we went to the market to buy mangoes, breadfruit and sweet potato. The months went past. In the hot season, we had to move very slowly. Then, when the wet season came, we would dance outside under the huge warm raindrops. A year after Daddy left, Mommy packed her bag and went to join him in England. She took my little sister, Cynthia, and brother Junior with her. Sandra and I had to stay behind with a wicked auntie and waited for Mommy's letter. One day, a letter arrived from Mommy. It said we were finally going to England. We jumped for joy. Even better, our brothers Lester and Islington were coming as well. Now it was our turn to pack. We didn't have any warm clothes, but we packed our prettiest dresses. It took us 15 days to take sail to England. We saw flying fish and seagulls. The ship was like a floating skyscraper, but our cabin was tiny. We got it into all sorts of mischief on the boat, with no parents around. We even helped in the kitchen. The closer we got to England, the colder it became. We thought about our lesson on the British history at school. What would England be like? It will be like an iceberg, said Lester. Don't be silly, said Sandra. It won't be that cold. One day, we arrived in Southampton. We did agree on one thing. We all put our best clothes in case we were going to meet the Queen. We didn't see the Queen at the door, but Mommy was there, waving up at us. I thought she looked like an angel. She gave me the biggest hug and a blue knitted cardigan, keeping me warm. "Let's go home," she said. We found ourselves in a land of fast underground trains and moving staircases. But London didn't feel very welcoming, and people weren't very kind. We lived in one room, so we missed our lovely big house in Trinidad, but we were a family again. Our new home might not be what we had expected, but we would work hard and life would be better. I was excited to start a new school, but our classmates had never seen black children before. They called us names. They didn't talk to us at playtime with me. I told Mommy. But after a while, we became friends. At first, coming to England was not as nice as I thought it would be, but little by little, we settled in and I felt like home. I still dreamt of meeting the Queen. One day, when I was all grown up, I did. She's meeting the Queen. This is a lovely story because there's actually a person called Flora Benjamin, and she actually did meet the Queen. It's like a true story. Well, this was a lovely day reading this story, but I'll see you next week or whenever. Bye!